And now for a Next News special report.
We're diving into a story that's shaking the foundations of the 2024 presidential race. Imagine this. The biggest financial pillar of Governor Ron DeSantis' White House bid is now swaying towards former President Donald Trump. Robert Bigelow, a name synonymous with staunch support for Ron DeSantis, is having second thoughts. But why? Is it Trump's unwavering leadership style or DeSantis' conservative approach that's causing the rift? Well, tonight we'll uncover the truth behind Bigelow's potential shift, a move that could redefine the GOP's future. You don't want to miss the intricate details and the implications of this development. And of course, my final thought will shed light on why this matters to every American. So stay with us as we unravel this political drama. Now, folks, before we jump into our special report, a quick note. You know, the top-notch news we bring you daily, well, it wouldn't be possible without our awesome sponsors. It's like in politics. The right support can make all the difference. And that's exactly what we're discussing tonight, the crucial backing in the political arena. Every time you support our sponsors, you're endorsing the quality and integrity of our news. And just like a donor backs a candidate. And speaking of backing, let's talk about anti-aging. In politics, it's all about maintaining strong, resilient image. And that's where our special type of collagen comes in. It's not just a product, it's a powerhouse for maintaining youthfulness, much like a strong leader rejuvenates a party. And get 53% off and additional bonuses by visiting healthwithgary.com. And now, let's delve into our main story. The political landscape is witnessing a potential seismic shift. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, a rising star in the Republican Party, might be losing his biggest donor, real estate tycoon Robert Bigelow, to none other than former President Donald Trump. This development is crucial as donor support plays a pivotal role in shaping the trajectory of political campaigns. And Bigelow's change of heart isn't abrupt, it's calculated. It's a reconsideration in the face of recent global and domestic events. He cites the attack on Israel last month as a turning point, highlighting the need for a streetwise leader like Trump. In Bigelow's words, ring with an urgency for robust leadership, a trait he seemingly finds more in Trump than DeSantis. It's not just about foreign policy, though. Bigelow, known for his pragmatic approach, also criticized DeSantis' signing of a bill that banned abortion in Florida after 6 weeks. He labeled it as make-believe and condescending, indicating a discomfort with DeSantis' hardline conservative stance. Now, this critique suggests Bigelow's preference for a more socially moderate leader, a label he does attach to Trump rather than DeSantis. And the implications of the potential shift are profound. DeSantis, who's been steadily climbing the ranks within the GOP, is now faced with a challenge that goes beyond policy or rhetoric. It's about the core of political campaigns, funding and support. And Bigelow's possible move to Trump signals a preference for a tried and tested leader over an emerging one. Bigelow has been pondering revoking his support for DeSantis for months now. Just take a look at this Yahoo Finance video from just 3 months ago. Watch.
Could Governor DeSantis be losing his biggest donor? According to Reuters, hotel entrepreneur Robert Bigelow could be pulling his support from the campaign. Joining us now with more on this, we've got Yahoo Finance senior correspondent Rick Newman. Hey, Rick.
Hey, guys. I feel like a dummy after listening to Ken Rogoff talk about chess, but I'll give it a shot here. So this guy, Robert Bigelow, is a hotel entrepreneur and a billionaire. And he is funding not just DeSantis's presidential campaign, but also his super PAC. That's where the unlimited contributions go. And he has given so far as we know, based on the latest reporting, $20 million to the DeSantis super PAC called Never Back Down. And that is most of the funding that super PAC has gotten based on the latest records. Now, he said recently in this interview with Reuters, he's going to stop donating to DeSantis for the time being. He says DeSantis needs to be more moderate, and he only cited one example, and it was that DeSantis signed a 6-week abortion ban in Florida earlier this year. And he's saying, he just doesn't see DeSantis getting elected in a general election based on positions that are basically out of step with the majority of Americans with that, which those extreme abortion bans are. Bigelow says he's okay with DeSantis's focus on woke capitalism. DeSantis has been going around saying corporations and institutions, universities, they're all too liberal. They need to stop trying to force liberal values onto people. So Bigelow, it sounds like he's okay with that. But if he's stopping these donations, this is coming as the DeSantis campaign is just stalling. I mean, he's making no progress in the polls against Trump. And of course, some Republicans thought DeSantis might end up being the antidote to Trump, a conservative who can actually get elected without all the criminality problems and other things like that. So DeSantis is stuck.
Stuck indeed. In the grand scheme of things, this isn't just about DeSantis and Trump. It reflects a broader debate within the GOP, the clash between emerging conservatism and established leadership. Bigelow's dilemma mirrors the party's own struggle in choosing its path forward. Does it back the familiar assertive leadership of Trump, or does it venture into a new territory with DeSantis' brand of conservatism? And the recent CBS News poll underscores this tension. It shows Trump continuing to dominate in the polls, with DeSantis and other candidates vying for a distant second. This poll is more than numbers. It's a testament to Trump's enduring influence within the party. It's a signal to donors like Bigelow where their support might be most impactful. And DeSantis, for his part, is not sitting idle despite the challenges, including reorganizing his campaign and facing Trump's attacks. He remains a formidable contender. His recent endorsement by Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds is a testament to his appeal within certain factions of the party. But the question remains, can he sway the donor base that's crucial for a sustainable campaign? And for Bigelow, the decision seems to be leaning towards Trump. His remarks in the Financial Times paint a picture of a donor looking for strength and momentum, qualities he attributes to Trump. Describing Trump as a bull and DeSantis as dinner, it's more than a metaphor. It's a stark assessment of their political standing. Bigelow's potential shift is also a reflection of his business acumen. As the owner of Budget Suites of America and Bigelow Aerospace, he understands the value of backing a winning proposition. His initial attraction to DeSantis was driven by the latter's effort to keep the economy open during the pandemic. However, Bigelow now sees Trump as a strong contender in the rough and tumble of the U.S. election politics. Now, the story is more than just one about donors' preference. It's a window into the evolving dynamics within the GOP and the factors that sway the decisions of those who hold the purse strings. It's a narrative about leadership styles, political strategies, and the pulse of the Republican base. And as we analyze this development, let's not forget the broader context. The GOP is at a crossroads, deciding its future direction. Will it be the familiar path with Trump or a new journey with DeSantis? The story is not just about a donor's choice, it's about the soul of the Republican Party. As we conclude this deep dive into the shifting tides of political support and strategy, remember that staying informed is key to understanding the forces shaping our nation's future. If this report has provided you with insights and value, I encourage you to tap subscribe. Your encouragement not only supports our work, but ensures you're always in the loop with the latest developments. So subscribe now to be part of the crucial conversation. In closing, let's ponder why this story matters to every American. It's not just about a donor's choice or the party's internal dynamics, it's about the future of our republic. When a major figure like Bigelow contemplates shifting allegiance, it signals a broader sentiment within the party and by extension the country. This isn't just a political drama, it's a reflection of the values and priorities that will shape our nation's path. As we witness these developments, let's remember that the decisions made in these political corridors will ultimately affect every citizen. It's a reminder of the importance of strong, decisive leadership and the impact it has on our society. This story, ladies and gentlemen, is a glimpse into the future of our republic and the leaders who will steer its course.
Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.